Where did you?
Vitalik Buterin's separation from Ethereum ETH already in progress? Via his official Twitter handle, the co-founder of the second-largest cryptocurrency Ethereum ETH, first seed contender against Bitcoin BTC, Vitalik Buterin replied to the question if there are plans or any thoughts on attaching ROM the project platform. Twitter conversation as can be seen below. Continuing, the many times called genius behind Ethereum added that the team and platform can go on with no barriers even without him. I think Ethereum can absolutely survive me spontaneously combusting tomorrow at this point. The network is an open-source blockchain tech platform that supports smart contracts while being able to move its currency Ether speedy and very securely. Ethereum is designed and made of a layer infrastructure. The main one being of individuals' controlled private accounts, and the second of contract accounts. Ethereum was first launched via an initial coin offering ICO that was held from July to August 2014. At this point, however, the Ethereum blockchain network was more of a theory than it was a working product. Thought those in the Bitcoin community weren't approaching the problem in the right way. I thought they were going after individual applications. They were trying to kind of explicitly support each use case in a sort of Swiss Army knife protocol. V. Buterin on creating Ethereum.
Ethereum continues to decouple from Bitcoin, but in a bad way. As the day continues, things are not looking good for the second largest cryptocurrency in the market. Ether, the silver of the pseudo-gold represented by Bitcoin, has been experiencing dramatic changes in the last couple of months that, even though have not been enough to move the coin to lower positions in the charts, still represent a huge change compared to the value that the crypto had back at the beginning of the year. In this sense, it is worth to mention that according to CoinDesk the crypto has had a decrease of 90% compared to the value it had in January, and only today, we have seen a reduction of the 4.48% with respect to the last 24 hours, a fact that logically has many of us feeling concerned. Ethereum has landed to the mark of $174 against the USD. And even though we are used to watching dramatics up and downs for the coins when it comes to being aligned with Bitcoin, BTC, Ether was not that apart. However, the story is different this time, as even with the volatility of the sector Bitcoin is showing a decrease of 9% in the last 30 days, while Ether, on the other hand, shows an almost 30% of the decrease in the same period. So what's exactly going on? As it seems, two major problems are affecting the coin. Let's talk about them. Ethereum's co-founder comments on the future of blockchain. One of the things that may have been reflecting on the performance of Ether is the recent comments that Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum, made in relation to the blockchain and what he conceives is going on right now. Vitalik gave a declaration to Bloomberg News in which he states that the highly fruitful times for the crypto world are finally getting to an end. He said, "There isn't an opportunity for yet another 1,000 times growth in anything in the space anymore, so what we need to acknowledge is that the blockchain space is getting to the point where there's a ceiling in sight." Of course, as it was to be expected, a declaration of this kind was not going to pass unnoticed by the community. The real question here is, how does a company expect to make their clients believe in their products while one of their most important members is preaching the end of the niche for that specific product? The Ethereum co-founder went on to cover up his remarks, but that hasn't done any good yet though. We cannot be sure if whether or not these declarations are influencing the price, but for sure there are high chances that people are selling their Ether holdings because of this. ICOs are gone as well. Ethereum has been pretty much adopted because of the platform that it provides. In this sense, Ethereum has given the cryptocurrency world the opportunity to build projects on its network. So we can all agree with the fact that Ethereum is more of a store of value than another thing, is the big computer in which all of the projects are being created, or at least, a place where the project was being created. During last year, initial coin offerings, ICOs, had an incredible boom that benefited Ether in a great measure. However, ICOs are not being deployed anymore, especially when the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, clarified that even when Ethereum is not a security itself, many of the projects built on their network had security features. Regarding this, the CEO of CoinFi, Timothy Tam, expressed, "Retail investors were completely euphoric a few months ago. Now, that emotion has flipped, and they're panicking. We can all be sure that shorts are going to ride that wave." Furthermore, one of the reasons why the market is acting as such is because of the pressure that short sellers are putting in. In this sense, according to CoinFi's team, data from their platform shows how multi-million-dollar bets are being made against Ether's all-time high, and this for sure is going to have a repercussion on the price. Do you think Ethereum will manage to survive the recent conditions? Will it get by side of Bitcoin when it comes to market resistance, again? We all wish to, but in the meantime, let's stay tuned.